My fellow Amazonians, this is Dr. Ayaba. I received an audio from a couple of our comrades about there is this gentleman, I'm not quite sure who he is, but he's ranting about his competence, his networks, and all of those things. And I feel based on the messages that I have received, people are worried about his, how do I describe it? His posture. He's a weaver bird. It's a weaver bird. When you look at the eagle sits on top of a tree and gets weaver bird screaming, it is simply just waiting for its appropriate moment. You must ask yourself why they talk so loud. For 7 to 8 years, we have been fighting La République du Cameroon. They themselves have never, apart from noise, newspaper clips that they are making online, posters about the names of and bodies of our dead soldiers, they have never constituted themselves into an effective organization or force to fight Ambazonia. This is because La République is at the realm of propaganda. I have said from the beginning, they have three strategies: violence, bribery, and propaganda. They have exhausted bribery, they have exhausted violence, they are at the realm of propaganda. And the specific aim of propaganda is to demoralize the Ambazonians. That is the aim of propaganda. These people are not assets to La République. La République does not need assets. The last cricket that left the A of C and is ranting on social media every day, don't you think he would have been more effective to the enemy to have stayed in the A of C and scoop intelligence and pass it for action to the enemy? Don't you think it would have been better for those notorious escapee Ambazonian forces who have now escaped into exile to have been left inside the force to be assets for the enemy? Why do you think the enemy will pull them out from the force and the political movement? It is to destroy them. It is to destroy them. And so when you hear somebody screaming and ranting about him meeting Bia, who the hell is Bia? Who the hell is this old murderer? What value? At least if you even talk about meeting Shanta Bia, we will see some value in that. Who the hell is Bia at this moment? In the scheme of things. There is no La République person who is instrumental, who is relevant at this moment as far as the Ambazonian struggle is concerned. So I ask you to always not to ignore these things. Stop listening to these weaver birds. They have one aim: to demoralize you. If they had the possibility of defeating you in battle, they wouldn't be ranting. 7 years. Ambazonian forces are growing stronger. We are striking them in every city. They don't have shame. Because after having promised to dissolve the 2 cubes of sugar in 2 weeks, you would think that our strength would have humbled them. No, they are arrogant. And that's how they arrogant, that's how they end. We, as Ambazonians, we do not scoop through electronic methods to get intelligence. We can't intercept calls. We don't have the technology to dissect information through whatsoever. Our source of intelligence is human intelligence. And we jealously protect those sources. So we don't rant. Because the man who had access to beer, he had this importance. will speak with deference, because there are consequences on him, even from La Republique military forces. None of them has proved impactful. From the Felion Kumuz to all of the other ones, all of them are noise makers. Listen to me. We are not where we are because of their strength. We are where we are because of our own weaknesses. Take note, we are not where we are because of La Republique, the traitors, their social media propaganda. Our tenacity has dismantled all of the small structures. We are still here because of our own weaknesses, our vulnerabilities, our fallibility as humans. And time gives us the wisdom to understand them, to manage them, and sometimes overcome them. And so each time you listen to a weaver bird, know that something is hurting them and they lack the power to do anything. So what they are doing, they call it decongestion. You come and talk. Talking is therapy, it's therapeutic. When you listen to this fail uncle in Finland, it's therapeutic. He's boiling inside and he's powerless. So he comes out to remove his pain and goes back and sit and waiting for your response. After the 1 month lockdown of the Trans-African Highway, we are looking at the next 2 months. The level at which we will go, they will be shocked for the rest of their lives. Let them know they will butcher everybody before they will make a dent in our spirit to resist. Rest assured. Prepare yourself to take over. I go down, take over. You go down, the next one takes over. You must inculcate that spirit on a daily basis. They are nothing if not of the fact that you've put me in this position. I can take them all out. They are cheap, very cheap. Nationalism is too expensive to be hoodwinked with platitude and a few dollars. Who they call a nationalist, you cannot buy. You cannot corrupt. When you hear them screaming and you go in here talking, calling name. For how many years they've been calling my name? I've never seen any one of them here in Norway with a pistol to come and kill me. Because if I had the level of anger towards them, the way they have towards me, I would do something. My anger towards La Republique has led me to be able to constitute a force with you people. That is how you manifest your readiness to fight. Not on audio making noise and ranting every day. You people should raise money. Something is boiling inside their stomach. You've been successful with liberation tax. They feel like they will die. Raise more and announce it. They will have gastric ulcer. I hear now some of them are writing books in the middle of a war. Literature review. We will punish them. They will die with pain